Hello, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel World Rare Coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, pieces of history that are worth much more than just their weight in metal. You've probably seen coins that are worth a few bucks, but what about those that can fetch thousands, even millions? In today's video, we're exploring some of the rarest and most sought-after coins in the world. And we are also doing a giveaway of a rare coin in this video. If this video gets 500 likes, then we will choose a lucky subscriber and he will get the coin. And so let's continue our video. So, on top one today, we're diving into a coin that you might have seen 1,000 times before but didn't realize its true worth, the 2000 Maryland State Quarter. This isn't just any regular quarter. Oh no, this coin has a fascinating history and could be worth far more than you think. So, if you've ever wondered how a simple quarter can hold incredible value, stick around. In today's video, we're uncovering the story behind the 2000 Maryland State Quarter, its design, why it's so valuable, and exactly how much you could get for one of these coins in top condition. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be looking at your pocket change in a whole new way. Let's set the stage for this coin's fascinating story. The 2000 Maryland State Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999. This program was designed to honor each of the 50 states with a unique quarter, showcasing something special about that state's history, culture, or heritage. In 2000, the state of Maryland was the seventh state to be featured in this iconic program. Maryland is known for its rich colonial history, being the birthplace of many important events in early American history. The state is also famous for its Chesapeake Bay, one of the largest estuaries in the world, and its historic lighthouses, which were an integral part of guiding ships along the coast. The Maryland State Quarter was released as a tribute to these unique features, and it quickly became one of the most cherished coins in the State Quarter series. Now, let's talk about the design of the 2000 Maryland State Quarter, because this coin has a lot to offer in terms of symbolism. On the obverse side, you'll find the classic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Washington's image has been on the quarter since 1932, and it remains a constant symbol of the nation's strength, independence, and democratic ideals. But it's the reverse side that holds all the magic when it comes to this particular quarter. The 2000 Maryland State Quarter features a beautiful and detailed design. It showcases a black-capped chickadee, the state bird of Maryland, perched on a branch, with the Chesapeake Bay's famed sailing ship in the background. Above the bird and ship, you'll see the words Maryland and the Old Line State. The state's nickname. This design is not just visually stunning, but incredibly symbolic. The chickadee represents the state's natural beauty and wildlife, while the ship in the background pays homage to Maryland's maritime history and its important role in trade and exploration. The inclusion of Washington's name and the state motto, the Old Line State, ties it all back to the rich, storied history of Maryland. Now, here's where things get interesting. Like with many coins, rarity and errors play a huge role in determining how much a coin is worth. And while the 2000 Maryland State Quarter was produced in huge quantities, there are certain variants and minting errors that could make your coin much more valuable than you realize. One of the most well-known errors in the Maryland State Quarter series is the double die error. This happens when a coin is struck multiple times, causing the design to appear doubled in certain areas. On the Maryland Quarter, you might notice the wording or date appearing blurry or doubled. These kinds of errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors, which can make a double die Maryland Quarter worth a lot more than a regular coin. Another potential error is the die crack. This happens when there's a flaw in the die used to strike the coin, resulting in a line or crack appearing on the surface of the coin. Some collectors find these die cracks intriguing, and they can increase the value of the coin, depending on their size and location. The key takeaway here is, mint errors can greatly increase a coin's value, so always check your 2000 Maryland State Quarters for any signs of these rare variations. Now, let's talk about condition, because this is where it gets really interesting. Coins that have been well preserved, never touched the market, or have been kept in pristine condition are the ones that fetch the highest prices in the world of coin collecting. A graded coin is assessed on its appearance, how well the design is defined, whether there are any visible marks or scratches, and how little the coin has been worn down. The highest grade a coin can achieve is MS 70, Mint State 70, which means the coin is in perfect, flawless condition. The 2000 Maryland State Quarter, in pristine, uncirculated condition, could be worth a significant amount of money. And of course, if your coin has a rare mint error, its value skyrockets even more. So, how much could a 2000 Maryland State Quarter be worth? If you happen to have one that's in perfect condition or has a rare minting error, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Drumroll, please. A 1998 Maryland State Quarter in top condition, or one with a minting error, could be worth $40,000. Yes, that's right, $40,000 for a single coin. Who would have thought that a simple quarter, something most of us would toss in our pocket or spend without a second thought, could be worth $40,000? So, there you have it. The 2000 Maryland State Quarter could be worth an incredible $40,000 if you've got one in perfect condition or with a rare minting error. Who knew that something so small and seemingly ordinary could carry such a huge value? So, next time you go through your spare change, be sure to give your Maryland State Quarters a second look. You might just find a treasure hiding in your pocket. On top two, we've got something truly exciting for you. A coin that might be sitting in your change jar right now, completely unnoticed, but could be worth a small fortune. We're talking about the 2008 Arizona State Quarter. If you've ever wondered how a simple quarter could be worth more than you think, then stick around. In this video, we're going to explore everything you need to know about the 2008 Arizona Quarter, including its design, its history, and most importantly, how much it could be worth today. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be looking at your coins in a whole new way. Let's take a moment to understand the history behind this particular coin. The 2008 Arizona Quarter is part of the 50 State Quarters program, a huge initiative by the U.S. Mint that started in 1999. This program honored each of the 50 states with a special, unique quarter showcasing something iconic or historically significant about that state. The Arizona Quarter was released as the 48th coin in this series. Arizona, known for its grand landscapes, rich Native American heritage, and the Grand Canyon, was officially recognized as a state on February 14, 1912. When the 2008 Arizona Quarter was minted, it celebrated not just Arizona's natural wonders, but also its unique cultural and historical significance. Little did anyone know, this coin would go on to become a highly collectible treasure. Now, let's talk about the design of the 2008 Arizona State Quarter. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of George Washington, who has been the face of the quarter since 1932. His iconic image is surrounded by the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," in the year of minting, 2008. But it's the reverse side of this coin that tells Arizona's story. The Arizona State Quarter features a desert landscape with the iconic Grand Canyon etched into the design. On the left, you'll see the cactus, a symbol of the state's natural desert environment. In the background, the Grand Canyon stretches across the horizon, a natural wonder known worldwide for its stunning beauty and geological history. There's also a banner with the words Grand Canyon State, which is Arizona's well-known nickname. The design truly captures the essence of Arizona, its vibrant desert landscapes, its rich Native American culture, and the immensity of the Grand Canyon itself. This coin is not just currency. It's a celebration of one of the most beautiful states in the U.S. Now, here's where things get really interesting. While the 2008 Arizona State Quarter was made in large numbers, there are certain rare variants and minting errors that could make this quarter far more valuable than you ever imagined. Let's talk about mint errors. These types of errors are a coin collector's dream because they make the coin one of a kind. Some of the most sought-after errors in the 2008 Arizona Quarter include double die errors. These occur when the coin is struck more than once by the same die, causing parts of the design to appear doubled or blurry. If you notice this on the date or any of the inscriptions on your Arizona Quarter, it could make your coin incredibly valuable. Off-center strikes. This happens when the coin is not positioned properly in the press, creating a misaligned design. These errors are rare and add a sense of uniqueness to the coin. Die cracks. Sometimes, cracks can form in the minting die, leaving visible lines or marks across the coin. These are minor, but collectors still love them because they're signs of a coin's history during the minting process. Repunched mint marks. This happens when the mint mark, the small letter that indicates where the coin was minted, is struck more than once, often resulting in a blurry or doubled mint mark. This error can significantly increase a coin's value. If you happen to find one of these rare versions of the 2008 Arizona quarter, you could have a true gem on your hands. Now, we all know that condition matters when it comes to the value of a coin. But did you know that the difference between a coin in good condition and one in mint condition could mean thousands of dollars? Coins that have been well preserved are far more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. In the world of coin collecting, coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. No flaws, no scratches, just absolute perfection. A graded MS 65 or higher Arizona quarter, meaning it's in near perfect condition, can be worth much more than one that's been through years of circulation. If you come across a 2008 Arizona quarter that looks fresh, shiny, and without any noticeable damage, it could be worth far more than you realize, especially if it's been well stored and has been protected from the elements. Now, you're probably wondering, how much could a 2008 Arizona State quarter be worth? If you have a mint condition coin, or better yet, one with a rare minting error, you could be holding on to something worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Hold on to your seats. A 2008 Arizona State quarter in perfect, uncirculated condition, or with a rare minting error, could be worth up to $38,000. Yes, you heard that right, $38,000 for a single quarter. Isn't that incredible? What was once just a regular state quarter could turn out to be a collectible treasure. So, next time you're flipping through your pocket change or going through that old jar of coins, take a closer look at your 2008 Arizona State quarters. They might just be worth more than you ever thought. And remember, condition and rarity are key when it comes to these coins. So always keep an eye out for those minting errors and perfectly preserved specimens. On top 3, we've got something truly special to share with you. A coin that you might already have in your collection or even in your pocket, but could be worth far more than you think. We're talking about the 2015 Saratoga National Historical Park quarter. If you've ever wondered how a modern quarter can carry such a huge value, then stick around, because today we're uncovering the history, design, and most importantly, how much this coin could be worth. By the end of this video, you'll see just how much hidden treasure might be sitting right in your change jar. Before we get into the value of the 2015 Saratoga quarter, let's take a step back and look at the historical context behind this coin. It's part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that was launched in 2010 by the U.S. Mint. This program was designed to celebrate the natural beauty, cultural landmarks, and historical sites of the United States, with each coin representing a different national park or site. The Saratoga National Historical Park is the featured site on the 2015 quarter, and it's a location that holds deep historical significance. Saratoga is often referred to as the turning point of the American Revolution because of the famous Battle of Saratoga that took place in 1777. This battle is considered one of the most important in American history, as it led to the first major victory for the Continental Army over the British, ultimately helping to secure France's support for the revolution. The coin commemorates this pivotal event in U.S. history, and the site itself is now a national park. Let's now talk about the design of the 2015 Saratoga quarter, because this coin is packed with meaning. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, whose image has graced U.S. quarters since 1932. The obverse also includes the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year of minting. Now, the reverse side of the coin is where the true beauty and historical significance lie. The design features a soldier on horseback, representing the bravery of the men who fought during the Battle of Saratoga. The soldier is depicted in a dynamic pose, urging his horse forward, symbolizing the determination and courage that ultimately led to victory. In the background, you can also see a view of the Saratoga battlefield and the Burgoyne Surrender Monument, which commemorates the British general's surrender to the American and French forces. The inscriptions on the coin read Saratoga, New York, and 2015. This is not just a tribute to a battle. It's a celebration of the courage, sacrifice, and ultimate success that shaped the course of American history. It's a coin that represents freedom, independence, and the spirit of victory. Now, let's talk about rarity and minting errors. While most of the 2015 Saratoga quarters were produced in large quantities, some of them have unique characteristics that could make them extremely valuable to collectors. These errors are often what can turn a common coin into a rare treasure. Here are some errors you might find in the 2015 Saratoga quarter that could significantly increase its value. Double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once, resulting in doubled or blurry images. Look closely at the inscriptions or designs. If they appear doubled, you could be looking at a rare minting error that could make your coin worth much more than the standard value. Off-center strikes. This is when the coin is not properly aligned when struck, causing the design to appear misaligned. An off-center strike makes the coin stand out, and collectors are always on the lookout for these unique pieces. Die cracks. Sometimes, during the minting process, cracks can form in the die, leaving visible lines or cracks on the coin's surface. These can be very subtle but make the coin more unique and valuable to collectors who love imperfections and the history behind them. Repunched mint marks. A repunched mint mark occurs when the mint mark, which indicates where the coin was struck, is struck more than once, creating a doubled or misaligned mint mark. This error is rare, but if you find one, it could dramatically increase the value of your quarter. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin that's been well preserved is worth significantly more than one that's been heavily circulated and worn down. The condition of your 2015 Saratoga quarter is key to determining how much it could be worth. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The highest grades for a coin are generally MS, 65 or higher, which means the coin is in nearly mint condition, with no noticeable flaws. If your Saratoga quarter has been carefully stored, protected from scratches, and doesn't show signs of wear, it could be worth a lot more than you think. So, check those quarters for any signs of wear and tear. A well-kept, uncirculated coin is always the most valuable. So, here's the big question. How much could your 2015 Saratoga National Historical Park quarter be worth? If you happen to have one of these coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, or if you've stumbled upon a rare minting error, you might be sitting on a valuable treasure. Drumroll, please. A 2015 Saratoga quarter in perfect condition or with a minting error could be worth $36,000. Yes, you heard that right. $36,000 for a single quarter. It's amazing what some of these modern coins are worth when they're rare or in top condition. Who knew a coin from 2015 could carry so much value? So, there you have it. The 2015 Saratoga National Historical Park quarter could be worth a small fortune if you've got one in pristine condition or with a rare minting error. Next time you come across one of these quarters, take a closer look. You might have a hidden treasure on your hands. On top 4, we've got a coin that's definitely worth keeping an eye on. The 2018 Voyager National Park quarter. If you've ever wondered how a modern quarter can hold such a big value, stay tuned because in this video, we're diving deep into the history, the design, and of course, how much this coin could be worth today. By the end of this video, you'll want to start searching through your change jar to see if you have one of these hidden treasures. Let's kick things off with some background. The 2018 Voyager National Park quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint in 2010. The program was designed to celebrate America's national parks and public lands, with each quarter featuring a distinct landmark from a different state. The Voyagers National Park, located in the northern part of Minnesota, is the site featured on this quarter. The park is known for its stunning lakes, wilderness, and history tied to the fur trade and early American exploration. Voyagers was named after the French-Canadian fur traders, or voyageurs, who used the region's waterways to transport goods. The quarter was released in 2018 as part of the program's final year. It's not just a coin. It's a tribute to a unique part of American history and one of the most beautiful national parks in the U.S. Now, let's get into the design of this incredible coin. On the obverse side, you'll see the usual portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His image is surrounded by the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year of minting, 2018. But it's the reverse side that really stands out and captures the essence of the Voyagers National Park. The design showcases a canoe, which was a central part of the region's history during the fur trade era. In the foreground, you can see two voyagers paddling their canoe, while the vast, serene waters and beautiful landscape of the park stretch out behind them. The coin also features a pine tree, representing the lush forests surrounding the lakes, and the iconic reflection of the canoe and paddlers in the water. The inscription reads, "Voyagers, Minnesota, and 2018. This design is a perfect tribute to the natural beauty and historical significance of the park. What makes this coin particularly special is how it encapsulates both the wilderness and the history of the area. The voyagers were not only pioneers of the fur trade, but also key figures in the exploration of the American frontier. Now, let's talk about rarity and minting errors. You might be thinking, okay, it's a nice coin, but why would it be worth a lot of money? Well, the truth is, minting errors and rare variants are what make some of these coins truly valuable. There are a few specific errors you should look out for that could increase the value of your 2018 Voyager's quarter. Double die errors. This happens when a coin is struck more than once, and it causes the design to appear doubled. You might notice that certain areas, like the text or images of the Voyagers or canoe, look a little blurry or doubled. These are highly sought after by collectors because they're unique and rare. Off-center strikes. Sometimes, the coin doesn't line up properly during the minting process, causing the design to shift and appear misaligned. These off-center strikes are rare and create a distinctive look that coin collectors love. Die cracks. Cracks sometimes appear in the minting die, leaving visible lines or cracks on the surface of the coin. While these might seem like imperfections to some, they are considered unique features in the world of coin collecting and can make your coin more valuable. Repunched mint marks. The mint mark, indicating where the coin was produced, can sometimes be struck more than once, creating a doubled or misaligned mint mark. A coin with this error can be a huge bonus for collectors looking for rare versions. In coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can be worth significantly more than one that's been through heavy circulation. So, how do you know if your Voyager's quarter is in good condition? Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no visible imperfections. The highest grade a coin can achieve is usually MS 65 or above. If your 2018 Voyager's quarter has been kept in mint condition, with no scratches, no smudges, and no wear on the design, it will be worth much more than a quarter that's been tossed around in your pocket for years. Collectors are always looking for coins in unblemished condition, and a well-preserved coin can sell for a premium price, especially if it's rare or has a minting error. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could a 2018 Voyager's National Park quarter be worth? If you happen to have one of these quarters in perfect, uncirculated condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you could be holding on to something truly valuable. The 2018 Voyager's quarter in pristine condition, or with an error, could be worth as much as $34,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $34,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe that such a modern coin can carry such a hefty price tag. But that's the magic of rare coins and minting errors. Who knew that a 2018 coin could hold so much value? So, next time you're flipping through your spare change or searching through your coin collection, take a moment to check out your 2018 Voyager's quarters. If you find one in excellent condition, or better yet, one with a minting error, you might just be holding onto a small fortune. On Top 5, we've got a special treat for you. A coin that might be sitting right under your nose, but could be worth thousands of dollars. We're talking about the 2020 Salt River Bay National Historical Park quarter. If you've ever wondered how a modern quarter could be worth so much, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll dive into the history, design, and how much this coin could be worth today. Stick with us till the end, because by the time you finish watching, you might want to start scouring your change jar for this hidden treasure. Before we dive into the value of the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, let's take a look at some history. This quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series launched by the U.S. Mint back in 2010. The goal was to showcase America's natural beauty and historical landmarks on currency, and this quarter represents the Salt River Bay National Historical Park in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Salt River Bay is a truly unique place, known for its rich cultural history and breathtaking natural beauty. Located on the island of St. Croix, this park is not just a tourist destination, but a key historical site. It was here that the first encounter between native Caribbeans and Europeans took place when Christopher Columbus arrived on the island during his second voyage in 1493. The park also contains one of the largest mangrove forests in the Caribbean, which is vital to the region's ecosystem. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter honors this site's incredible significance and is part of the final set of the America the Beautiful quarters released in 2020. This coin is a commemoration of both history and nature, and its value goes far beyond just being another piece of currency. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, because this coin tells a story and every detail has meaning. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic portrait of George Washington, just like on all U.S. quarters since 1932. Surrounding his image are the words, "Liberty, in God we trust." In the year of minting, 2020, the reverse side, however, is where the magic really happens. The design of this quarter features a native canoe paddling through the mangrove-lined shores of Salt River Bay. The canoe symbolizes the Caribbean native people who originally inhabited the islands, and the mangroves represent the unique ecosystem that still thrives in the area today. The detailed depiction of the canoe, with its intricate lines and fluid motion, captures a sense of history, exploration, and the deep connection between people and nature. The design also features a stylized wave, symbolizing the Caribbean waters and the dynamic interaction between the environment and its people. You'll also notice the inscriptions Salt River Bay, Virgin Islands, and the year 2020. The quarter pays homage to both the historical and natural significance of the area, making it a truly remarkable piece of American currency. Okay, so now that we've covered the history and design, let's talk about what could make this coin really valuable. Most of the 2020 Salt River Bay quarters were produced in large quantities, but some have unique features or minting errors that could make them worth far more than face value. Here are a few minting errors and rarities to look out for. Double die errors. These occur when the coin is struck multiple times, creating a doubled image. You might notice that the designs or inscriptions appear to have a slight shadow or duplication. If you find one of these, you could have a rare version of the coin, off-center strikes. If the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting, the design might be misaligned, leaving part of the image or text off the edge. This creates a one-of-a-kind look and is highly sought after by collectors. Die cracks. Sometimes, the die used to mint the coins will crack over time, leaving lines or cracks on the coin. This is another error that coin collectors love to find and can increase the value of your quarter. Repunched mint marks. Keep an eye on the mint mark, the tiny letter indicating where the coin was minted. If the mint mark was struck more than once, it could appear doubled or misaligned. A repunched mint mark is a highly collectible error. Finding any of these errors on your 2020 Salt River Bay quarter could dramatically increase its value. So always check carefully for any signs of imperfection that might make your coin a rare gem. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. A coin in pristine or mint condition is always worth more than one that's been worn down by years of circulation. But how do you know if your 2020 Salt River Bay quarter is in top shape? Coin collectors use a grading scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no flaws. The highest grade you're likely to find is around a mess, 65 or higher, which means the coin has no noticeable wear and has been carefully preserved. If you have a 2020 Salt River Bay quarter in mint condition, meaning it's never been in circulation or has only been very lightly handled, you could be sitting on a valuable piece of history. Coins that are well preserved and in uncirculated condition tend to fetch higher prices on the market because they are rare, even if they weren't minted in a special edition or with errors. Alright, it's time to answer the burning question. How much could your 2020 Salt River Bay quarter be worth? If you have one of these quarters in mint condition, or even better, one with a rare minting error, you might be holding on to a hidden treasure. Drumroll, please. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, if it's in perfect condition or contains a minting error, could be worth as much as $32,000. Yes, you heard that right, $32,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think that a modern coin, minted just a few years ago, could be worth such a staggering amount. But that's the power of rare coins and minting mistakes in the world of collecting. So, the next time you're flipping through your change or going through your coin collection, take a second to look at your 2020 Salt River Bay quarters. If you find one in pristine condition or with a minting error, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!